Hi, my name is Christopher Wilson, and welcome to this week's episode of Fundamental Fridays. Today's clinician is Bernard Long Jr., who'll be presenting a clinic on drum set titled Swinging with Soul. We hope you enjoy.
Hi, and welcome to the Friday Fundamentals, hosted by the Percussive Arts Society. My name is Bernard Long Jr., and today we're going to talk about some basic jazz drum set styles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of what we're here for, I'll tell you who I am. I have a master's in jazz studies from Michigan State University. I have my bachelor's in jazz studies from Northern Illinois University. I'm the band director at Madison Senior High School, also director of jazz drum set at Lindenwood University. I currently play with the Jazz St. Louis Big Band, the St. Louis Muni Orchestra, also the St. Louis Black Rep Orchestra, and also with the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra in Unison Chorus. I'm also a member of the St. Louis Musicians Local. So we're going to talk about 4 different styles today. Dirge, the second line, medium tempo, and up tempo. And we're going to talk about the history of where they come from. And we'll also listen to some play-alongs. So this first style is called a dirge. It can be used in a parade or a funeral march when the family is carrying their loved one to the cemetery. And it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the song we'll listen to that goes with that is called St. James Infirmary by Louis Armstrong. Which also comes from New Orleans. Some may say it also mimics the clave. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is what we call the big 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every second fourth beat is accented on the bass drum. Here it is all together again. Second line by the great Joe Avery, performed by Winston Marsalis. play the ride cymbal. There's a lot of different spots of the ride cymbal you can play, but you want to find the sweet spot. So I start at the edge of the cymbal. That's really not it. Go in a little bit. Sounds better. About 6 to 7 inches in. I think I like it there, but we'll keep going. Now I'm getting more of an overtone. So playing your ride cymbal, you gotta find a sweet spot and spend a lot of time with it. So I generally play on this 22-inch K Zildjian Constantinople about 5 to 6 inches from the edge. And I'm just playing quarter notes. So I'm aiming for the floor and acting as if the cymbal is in the way. So that's how I'm trying to get intensity out of the cymbal and not so much volume. When you play the ride cymbal, you want to have a good articulate sound. Now I'm going to add some skip notes. Now I'm going to count it. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 1. All of my great teachers said if you can't sing it, you can't play it. So when I'm playing the ride cymbal, I'm thinking 55, 55, 55, 55. I'm thinking triplet bass. So now we're going to go to the medium swing, and I'm going to add the bass drum, hi-hat, and snare drum comping. So my bass drum is playing 4 on the floor, real soft, using this technique called feathering. Hi-hat I'm playing on 2 and 4, and I'll be comping some upbeats on the snare drum. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This style is Take the A Train by the great Duke Ellington. we call it up-tempo swing. Basically, everything that I explained in the medium swing style will apply to this. Just you have to think lighter. And when you play the right cymbal, especially bigger right cymbal, I tend to play closer to the bell if I'm playing faster. So I'll start at medium, then I go fast. So I get a better balance and more articulation of this cymbal. If I try to play that faster tempo in the lower half of the cymbal, check out what happens. I don't have a lot of control. But moving it up gives me more control and a real articulated sound, and everybody can hear it and feel. Going from quarter notes to the skip. Now, a good song to check out, up-tempo swing, is Cherokee by the great Ray Noble. Quarter notes right now. Then went to the second line. Now, before we move further, just a review. We talked about the dirge, which is New Orleans. We talked about the second line, which is New Orleans. We talked about the medium swing and the up-tempo swing. It comes from New York. Before we sign off, I want to leave you guys with some books to check out. Resource books, great jazz drum set books. The Art of Bop Drumming by John Riley, Syncopation for the Modern Drummer by Ted Reed, The Drummer's Complete Vocabulary by Alan Dawson, The Sound of Brushes by Ed Thigpen. A great snare drum book, some books. Modern Rudimental Swing Solos, Advanced for the Advanced Drummer by Charlie Wilcoxon, The All-American Drummer by Charlie Wilcoxon, Stick Control by the great George Lawrence Stone, a couple of Latin jazz drum set books, Afro-Cuban Rhythms for Drum Set by Frank Malaby, The Essence of Afro-Cuban Percussion and Drum Set, Sight Reading Books, The Ultimate Drum Set Reading Anthology by Steve Houghton, Modern Reading Text in 4/4 by the great Louis Bellson. I hope you enjoyed today's Friday Fundamentals. Thank you.